What it do, YouTube, man? The demo did drop today, and I'm disappointed, man. We basically got the same game over from the past 3 years. All they did was add a new shot meter and some weak ass dribble animations. But it is what it is, man. But I did go ahead and do some research, and I found one of the best keyword, one of the best shooting lockdown builds that you could use if you play the tools a lot. It's mostly a tools build, so without any further ado, man, let's get straight into the video. I ain't even keep y'all for long. Without any further ado, man, this is one of the best lockdown shooting builds. A perimeter lock that could shoot, grab rebounds, also get contact dunks, I believe. The only bad thing I would say about this build is that you cannot dribble at all, but like it don't really matter because this is a twos build or like a threes build. So what you're gonna be doing is just setting screens or just spawning up in the corner and hitting greens all day. So you guys can follow along with me in the video, but this build does allow you to shoot middies as great as a sharp, a pure sharp or something like that, as long as you time down your jump shot. So we are going to go down to the last, on the first skill breakdown, we're going to go to the last pie chart. You guys can see you get a 73 3 ball and a 75 midi, which is great. Now follow along with me here, as I'm trying to figure out the best speed on this build that won't make me slow on defense and offense, so I can move around, without being so stiff like a center or something like that. That's one of the main reasons I did go with a lockdown build. So just follow along with me in the video. And this is how I did my potential thing. So first, I maxed out everything on defense because I am a lockdown. Keep that in mind. So I maxed out everything. I did tweak it a little bit to where I can still keep the same amount of badges, as you guys can see on the screen right there. So like I turned it down a little bit so I get a little more points to put towards my other attributes. So I did max out my shooting all the way because I want all the shooting badges. I did end up getting 17 shooting badges. So that would be like a couple, 4, 8, 12. That would be like 5 or 6 shooting badges. And I also did get some gold shooting badges also. So as you can see, I'm trying to tweak around with my finishing attributes so I could be able to get 5 badges, just to make it a well-around build. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of this, as you can see how I did it, I did end up with 22 defensive badges, which is great. 13 shooting badges. I wish I could have got a little bit more, but I'm satisfied with that. And 5 finishing badges to where I could be able to put on some contact badges, like some contact dunk badges, relentless finisher, just stuff like that. And this part of the it don't really matter how how your player is shaped. That doesn't affect your game. Now follow along with me here on the next bit. I did keep him at 6'7" because it did not mess. If I go anything up or down, it would mess with my attributes, and I did not want that. And when I did the weight and wingspan, you see how I went like up a little bit more to where it did not affect my attributes in a negative way, but in a positive way. So you can see I did go up with my wingspan 1, and I did get +1 on most of these attributes right there, which is great. This is make my player a way better build. And then when I did do my weight, I believe I did go 1 up because it gave me saying on my interior defense, I believe. But that is how I did it, because if I go with anything lower, it would just affect my attributes. And I went with the lockdown takeover badge because I don't know, I just like it better. It's how my defense a little bit better when I get it. And as you guys can see, man, I did create a perimeter lockdown, one of the best shooting lockdowns in the game this year. You get a 70-something 3 ball, a nice midi. As long as you time your jump shot with the meter off, you're gonna be greening all day like you was last year. And this is how when everything is maxed out when you're 99, which should be easy to get, road 99. This is how everything, you get 71 speed, 74 strength, 69 acceleration, 83 vertical, which is huge because you could like centers verticals are very low, so if you have them boxed out, you just jump up and get the board over them every single time, man. As long as you know what you're doing with these builds, you should have no problem being a great player with these builds, man. As long as it fits your play style. That's why I'm gonna be bringing other builds, so make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'll be dropping the best center video for those y'all who play center. I play center myself, but you guys can see all my stats on the corner right there. It's a great all-around build. Nothing is too out of balance. Everything is well balanced. Great shooting, great defense. great finishing. The only thing I wish I could have got, they give us a little bit more points to put towards the playmaking aspect of the build. But as you can see, the different badges that I went with here, guys. I did go with contact finisher on gold. I was gonna go with relentless finisher, but like it don't make no sense because like contact finisher and is like basically the same badge in my opinion. Cause like you still doing contact move, so I kept it on bronze. I put lob finisher on because that's my type of play style, going around catching lobs. I don't know if it's gonna work this year, so I might end up changing my badges. I did put lob finisher on. In my shooting badges, watch carefully how I chose my shooting badges. I did put catch and shoot on bronze because you don't really need it. If you know how to shoot, you don't need catch and shoot on Hall of Fame. You know, you just if you've been a great 2K player in the past few years and you know what you're doing, you don't really need most badges on Hall of Fame anymore. I did put green machine on gold because why not? You know, to help you get better greens. And on this, what I like about this build, I was able to get enough shooting badges to get range extender on Hall of Fame, so I could just spot up on the top of the key and just green all freaking day, man. And I did put tireless shooter on gold, right there. You just running around, you get tired, on big time plays. And on this build, you can also get dimer. I don't think last year it allowed you to get dimer, but I did put on bailout because when you go up for a layup and you overthink it and then you pass out, bailout helps you do that. I did change around with my defensive badge a little bit. I don't think it's necessary to put box on Hall of Fame, but I did do that. But yeah, man, just follow along with the video, man. My thoughts on the demo. I'm not gonna be playing it. I just did it. I'm gonna be doing other builds. That's why I'm on it. But like, it's not nothing to be playing around with because all you do is get that one little game with the computer net. It's boring as hell. I'm not playing that, honestly. Just wait till the game come out in 10 more days. But this is how I did my build, man. This is one of the best shooting lockdown builds, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe for more videos. I'll be pumping out videos this whole week. Best center build, best point guard builds that I will be testing out myself and people that I play with. But make sure y'all like and subscribe for this video, man, and share it. And I'm out of here, man. It's boy Backhand. I'm gonna be dropping more bangers for y'all, man. Come real soon, man. I'm out of here.